what was that? Oh, it's the Hiccup. It's the Hiccup. Yes, it is. Hiccup. Wild Bill Hiccup. And it's just part of our Western heritage, isn't it? I love it. I love it. I don't know. Whatever. Now, I'm trying to figure this out, and I'm wondering if I did this. Maybe I did this. I'm not sure. That's G10 on there, right? Isn't that what you said, boys? Right there, it's a Gray Harbor Rich Light. Uh-oh. It's Gray's Harbor Rich Light and a steel liner. Well, that ain't no G10 then, I guess. Okay, so that's what that is. That's why it's $845. Did you guys know that? Oh, this is a Vanguard series, isn't it? It can't be that expensive. How much does it cost? A 154 cm satin. It's a button lock flipper, 3.15 inch. Should have been 4 inches. But you know what? I can still get my fingers on there. Hold on. Let me see if I got something on you, buddy. I know I do. And it's the Hiccup. The Hiccup. And I got mine from Kaiser. But this is, I just checked it out on White Mountain going, you guys got it in stock yet? Yes. Black Rich Light. And you know what? I never did any research on Rich Light. So I can't tell you about that material. But it's a button lock, 3.1 ounce, 3.17 ounces. 7.3 inches overall length. Let me see. And we got a AZO, of course. And what else we got? Oh, you can get that in micarta. I remember seeing that in micarta. So, there was a return one for $75. Yeah, okay. So, by the way, use the discount code. So you get $8.20 off. So now you're in the $70-something range. Rich Light means they think you rich. But once you spend money, your wallet will be light. So Rich Light. And you've got, look at this. There's like a key and a lock, right? Is that, or is that an exclamation point upside down? What is that? Are you going to look through the keyhole, and that is so weird. I never could figure that out. But you could finger flick with it, but it is this somehow symbol, like international symbol for Hiccup? Because I don't get it. Okay, but maybe I wasn't meant to get it. Oh, by the way, I've already carried this knife, and I have carried it. Went over to my brother-in-law's place at the lake, and of course he's got a big swimming pool in his backyard, and I forgot I had this in my pocket. And a couple hours later, I'm still in the swimming pool, and I realized this was in my pocket. So, salt water, by the way, not chlorine. So, but I did hose it off on the shower after I got out, but okay. It seems to survive nicely. We'll find out when we take it apart and see all the rust in there. I don't think there'll be any rust at all. 154 cm. It is corrosion resistant. And, I like the overall design of this knife. I don't think it's ugly. There's some people that don't like it, and some people really like it. But then I'm sitting here going, but is it worth $82? And then, so let's say, $75, net. Almost makes you feel like you should be able to kick it open. Like this? What's this for? Why didn't they just run this into that bolster? You know what I'm saying? They got jimping up here on top of the blade. Overall, the ergos here, they look fine, actually, and they are fine. So basically, flipper button lock, and you can finger flick it as well. I mean, it's an interesting cutaway on the blade. It looks like it's more for fanciful reasons than anything else that I can think of. What are they doing back in here? Well, obviously a deep carry pocket clip, flat screws, right and left hand. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, it's skeletonized here, which I haven't taken it apart yet, and that might be revealing. But, okay. Fit and finish is fine on the Kaiser knives Vanguard series. I got no particular problem with that. Speaking of Kaiser, talk about this, huh? Now, there's your big old boy. The Cormorant XL 3V blade steel. Of course, this is a White Mountain Knives exclusive. But, XL. Well, it's not a 4-inch blade. It's a 3.5-inch blade, but it does seem like a big boy compared to the Hiccup. But yeah, I mean, hollow grind, 3V. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But Kaiser, what the hell? And the Cormorant, the Towser K. I mean, check that out. The Squidward, what a funky little front flipper that was. That's pretty wild as well, but this one just drops like a rock. I mean, they're doing all kinds of stuff. And the jeans are the denim series with the sheepdog and the beg lighter, and I mean, it just keeps rocking it. I don't know. It's whew, wow. I remember years ago, I can't remember what year it was, they just kind of disappeared. I can't remember, it was like 2018 or somewhere in there, because I remember 2016 they were strong, 2017 I think strong, but like 2018 or 2019 they kind of just seemed so silent, and then boom. So oh well. So this is very lightweight. As I'm pondering this whole thing, it's very fidgety. This is very fidgety. If you like button locks, and I think I like button locks, it depends on who's doing them and how they're done, but there's 3.18 ounces, just like they said, right on the noggin, 90 grams. And let's take a total measure down on this one, 3.1 something. I mean, you could argue 3.25, but okay, 3.2, really? And at about, 80 to 82, 83 millimeters. Come on, off of there. 7.25 overall at 18.5 centimeters. So it's not tiny. It's definitely not tiny. And, the liners are not nested either. So they're out loud and proud. Those are some pretty good standoffs there. So that's feels pretty tough, pretty rigid there. Let's do this. 0.51, that's not bad as far as thick. 13. So it's got some meat on it. 3 millimeter blade stock, basically at 0.11. Okay. So there she is. And what did we destroy? Oh, hold on. Let me see if we can. Okay. That's pretty reasonable. It feels pretty good actually going through that paper. So I think that's pretty reasonable. And blade to handle length, well, that's good. Design flow is pretty good. So Azo, of course, he's probably the main designer, really. And he's done some for Olight too, right? Remember seeing his name on some of the different Olight knives that they've done. So obviously those are coming from Kaiser. But yeah, I mean, super fidgety. Let me see what kind of hardware we got on here. These number 8s. No, these are number 6s out on here. That's kind of weird. It seems like they bounce back and forth with where they're doing 8s or 6s or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I get all my fingers fit on there, and yeah, ergos are decent. This is really not a go forward position, but you get a little cutaway there for sharpening. And, you know, it's centered. It's not fidgeting around here. I don't have any play on it or anything. So, and fit and finish seem pretty reasonable, but it's lightweight, so it's an easy carry. And I can see why people might be attracted to the blade shape. You know, it's kind of got this swedge ground down in here, and this isn't that delicate. That tip is pretty decent. So I think a pretty useful blade shape in there as well. Well, we can't leave well enough alone, can we? We got to just blow this thing open. And I'm kind of a little curious since it sat in salt water for a while, although I don't think that was long enough to really have much of an effect. And of course, I rinsed it afterwards anyhow. We got to square it off pivot. Oh, and then we got this number 6 here. Come on. Number 6s. So we're going to take it apart from the front. And let's do you two. Okay. So knock them out. Come on. You not done? Okay, you are. Now they look about the same length. Okay. This should come right up off of there. So what do we got here? Oh, this is a little collar here. Okay. Which I guess we could pop out if we wanted to, but I don't want to. Okay. Now, no internal screws here. So let's push this down. And there's the liner, and that's smooth. That's good. There's your stop here, and then here's your ceramic bearings, and then there's your button. Okay, and this is how they do that. This button lock. Yeah, that's how they did it on the Cormorant too. So, okay. And you know what? I didn't get in the middle of that dog either. Oh, I just banged the spring right out. That was cute. Okay, come here. All right, get out of here. So we got a little goopy goop on there, but we'll cleanse that out. And we got these out. Okay, so this is a one-piecer coming in from the back, but it's squared off, so that ain't going to spin. And there's a squared off piece, so we're good. Skeletonized liners on both sides. Looks good to me. So yeah, there's your ceramic bearings, your spring. Let me see. Let me take a look at the spring. That looks fine. I'm just kind of looking it over a little bit to see did I really catch any corrosion? But I think that was pretty short exposure, and I'm not sure the salinity in the pool anyhow of what the extent of that is. So, and this stuff was greased up, so no harm, no foul, I guess. What the hell? Not like LC200N, then I wouldn't worry about it, but I might worry about the spring and some other things getting corroded. Okay, so we're going to get square. Okay, let's get square like this. Okay, are we good? Okay, now we got to think about some things. With this little button dolly like that. Let me see. Well, first of all, let's get it set up to where we can push things together. And that means I do need to set the spring down here because I'm going to need to catch that. Okay, so if I want to get this on that spring and then set this down here at the same time, well, can I do that? And it's a little fidgety trying to think about how I'm doing this. Should be. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm just what the hell I think I'm doing here. Okay. Sometimes it just gets a little fidgety doing it like that, but I mean, not for long. Okay. And then I got where. Okay, there's my liner. It's like, where the hell's my liner? And it's got, of course, the little stop in there that was stuck in there anyhow, so we'll leave that alone. And we got to get these back up on the standoff here. And what else are we missing? Not much. We have no internal screws, and this needs to go around the button. So are we doing something wrong? So far I don't see that we have issues. I mean, this is releasing. These are on the standoffs. Okay. This is too easy. Something's wrong, right? I mean, if things are going right, you know there's got to be something wrong. Does that make sense? It does in my world. Okay, let's not get it too tight. And where are we? Okay, I mean, we've got the basics here. Okay, and these two screws should be they're same length, so that's not a big deal. And as long as we get them lined up to the correct place. And do we? Okay, now we got it. Okay. Trying to figure out how that was gonna line up. Okay, now next. Easy breezy for you. Where are we? Are we centered? We're centered. We got a knife. Okay. I think we're good. Let me see. She's a swinger. I wonder if I got it swinging too good. And then, let's try this. Let's sit it down a little bit more, but not much. Still, that's pretty good. Let me see if I got any semblance. I mean, if I mess with it hard, it will. I can feel just a micron of play in there. I'm trying to back it in a little by little without getting it too smacked down. We're good now. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now we can still, that made a big difference in cleaning that baby out, didn't it? Wow, that's nice. Okay, she's working now. The Hiccup, definitely fidget friendly. I like the satin grind. I mean, I wouldn't hurt my feelings if it was 3.6-inch blade and stuff, but I know, I mean, you can't go hauling pocket bricks around all the time, but you can most of the time. So, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if it was blue G10 either. But I'm good with the 154 CM, and really I'm not getting any button stick or anything as a result of disassembly, reassembly. This thing is still smooth as a baby's breath, whatever. Okay, love them knives. Yes, we are. You guys, stay sharp.